Hello everyone. Today I am here with you all with the revision questions of arithmetic progression. The questions which we have selected are the type of questions which are generally asked in the board examination. So it will help you in preparation of the board examination. We are already having a video on the topic arithmetic progression in which we have taken all the related concept about the chapter. So if you have not seen that video, please watch that video once so that it will be easy for you to understand that how to solve these type of questions. So let's start with the questions. So question number 1 is, find how many two-digit numbers are divisible by 6. So we have to find how many numbers are there which are two-digit numbers and which all are divisible by 6. So if we find the numbers which are divisible by 6, we will come to know that all the numbers which are multiple of 6 will be the numbers which are divisible by 6. That means 6, 12, 18, 24. All these are the numbers which are divisible by 6. Now, two-digit numbers are asked and 6 is not the two-digit number. So, the numbers are going to start from 12, 18, 24 and till 96 will be the numbers which are required. Because the next number which will be divisible by 6 will be your 102. And 102 is your three-digit number. It is not a two-digit number. That means we have your required numbers are your starting from 12 and ending at 96. So how many numbers are there means under this category how many numbers are coming, that we have to find. If we are going to see over here, so we can see this series is in AP. That means over here the first term of the AP is your 12. First term is denoted by small a. It is your 12. The common difference is your second term minus first one, that is your 18 minus 12, it is your 6, and the last term, that is your nth term, is your 96. We know that we can find the formula, use the formula an is equivalent to a plus n minus 1 into d for finding the nth term of the AP. Over here we are already having the nth term, that is your 96. We are having the value of first term. We are having the value of common difference. We have to find the value of n. So if we will be keeping all these values in the formula, we can easily find the value of n. So let's check it out how we can do it. Value of an is your 96. It is equivalent to a is 12 plus n minus 1 into d is your 6. If we will solve it further, it will be 96 minus 12. It is equivalent to 6 multiplied by n minus 1. 96 minus 12 is your 84. So 84 is equivalent to 6 multiplied by n minus 1. That means 84 divided by 6 is the value of your n minus 1. 6 1 is 6, 6 4 is 24. That simply means n minus 1 is your 14. And if n minus 1 is 14, n will be 14 plus 1, that is your 15. That means there are 15 numbers are there which are two-digit numbers and which are divisible by 6. Or we can say that 96 is the 15th term of this AP. So the required number is your 15 and the value of n will be 15. Now let's see the another question. Jaspal Singh repays his total loan of rupees 1,18,000 by paying every month starting with the first installment of rupees 1000. So first installment is of 1000 rupees. If he increases the installment by rupees 100 every month, that means if first installment was 1000, second installment will be increased by 100, that means it will be of 1100 rupees. Again for the next month it will increase by 100, that means next installment will be of 1200 rupees. So on. What amount will be paid by him in the 30th installment? That means 30th installment will be of how much amount, how much money he is going to pay in 30th installment. What amount of loan does he still have to pay after 30th installment? Now let's see over here, we can again see that the series is your in AP. The common difference is same throughout the series. That means it is in AP. That simply means the first term over here, that is small a, is your 1000 and common difference is your a2 minus a1, that is your 1100 minus 1000, that is your 100 rupees. The common difference is of 100. We need not to apply unit over here. It is common difference is your 100. What we have to find it that in the 30th installment, how much money he is paying. That means A30 is asked to us what amount he is going to pay in the 30th installment. Like in the first installment, he is paying 1000. In the second installment, he is paying 1100. Similarly, what he is going to pay in the 30th installment. So over here, we know that the value of n is your 30. We know the formula A30 will be A plus 30 minus 1 into D. As just now we have said that an is your A plus n minus 1 into D. If we are going to replace n by 30, so it will be A30 will be A plus 30 minus 1 into D. If we are going to keep the values, it will be A is your 1000 plus 30 minus 1 will be 29 and value of D is your 100. So it will become 1000 plus 2900. 29 multiplied by 100 will be 2900. So it will be your 3900 rupees will be he is going to pay in his 30th installment. That much 3900 will be the amount which he is going to pay as his 30th installment. So first part is done. Now the second part is what amount of loan does he still have to pay after 30th installment. So this is the amount which he is going to pay in 30th installment. So how much money he has already paid. Well, he will be paying up to 30th installment. How much money he will be paying. So that is your sum of 30 installments. That is your S30. S30 is, first of all, we have to find the S30. That means how much money he will be paying overall in 30 installments, how much total amount he must have paid till 30th installment. So formula for finding Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Again, we know the value of n is 30 over here. So how much money he will be paying till 30th installment? It will be either we can use this formula or we can use n upon 2 a plus L also. L is your last term. We know the last term, that is 30th installment, is 3900. So we can use 3900 as your L also. So we can use the formula Sn yani S30 will be equivalent to n by 2, 30 by 2, A is your 1000 plus L is your 3900 is your value of L, or you can say the last installment. We are taking last installment as 30th installment over here because we are finding the sum of 30 installments. So it will be 215 times 30. It will be 15 multiplied by, it will become your 4900. So it will be 15 is 135, 15 4 is 60, 730, 73500 will be the sum of your 30th installments. That means in 30 installments, total of this much amount he had paid up to 30th installment. Means in 30 installments, he has paid this much of amount. Now, how much is remaining? Total to be paid was your rupees 1,18,000. And already till 30 installments he has paid this much. So amount remaining amount will be 1,18,000 minus 73,500. That will give us 10 minus 5 5. It will become 7 minus 3 4. That is your 44500. This much of amount is still remaining. That means 44,500 rupees he still need to pay after paying 30 installments. So this is how we will be solving the questions. This is the formula which we had already learned in the previous video for finding nth term of the AP. This is the formula which is for finding sum of n terms of the AP. So all these formulas you must be knowing. You must learn all these formulas and you have to find it out whether the series is in AP and then apply these formulas according to the question asked. Now let's see the third question. Which term of the AP 3, 14, 25, 36 will be 99 more than its 25th term. That means it is given to us that this series is in AP. Over here we can see that the first term of the series is your 3 and the common difference that is your second term minus first term is your 14 minus 3, that is your 11. The first term is 3 and the common difference is 11. We have to find the term for which the value will be 99 more than 25th term of this series. That means what we need to do is, first of all, we have to find the value of 25th term of this series. Then we have to find the value of n for which the value will be sum of 99 and 25th term of that series. That simply means first of all we have to find its 25th term. A25 we have to find. We know that an is your a plus n minus 1 into d. Over here we are having the value of a, we are having the value of d, we are having the value of n also, that is your 25. So A25 will be, a is your 3 plus 25 minus 1 into d is your 11. So what the value of A25 will be? 3 plus 25 minus 1 will be 24. 24 multiplied by 11. So it will be 3 plus 24 multiplied by 11 will be 240 and 264. It should be 264. That means A25, 25th term will be your 267 will be your 25th term of this AP. Now we have to find the value of n for which, means an is your 99 plus A25. We have to find the value of n for which an will be equivalent to 99 more than its 25th term. From here just now we have seen the 25th term. So an will be 99 plus 267. That is your 366 should be the value of an, and we have to find the value of n for that. So just now again the same formula we will be using. An over here we know the value of an. An is a plus n minus 1 into d. Value of an is 366. Value of a is 3. We have to find the value of n and common difference is your 11. So first of all we will be subtracting this 3. 366 minus 3 is your 11 multiplied by n minus 1. So 366 minus 3 will be 363 is your 11 multiplied by n minus 1. Now the value of 363 is your 11 multiplied by n minus 1. That simply means n minus 1 will be 363 divided by 11. 11 3 is 33, 11 3 is 33. That means n minus 1 is 33, or we can say n is 33 plus 1, or we can say it will be the 34th term for which the value will be 99 plus value of the 25th term. So value of n is your 34. That will be the answer. Now let's see the another question. The sum of first n terms of an AP whose first term is 8. First term is given to us as 8 and the common difference is 20 is equal to sum of first 2n terms of another AP whose first term is minus 30 and common difference is 8. So means over here 2 APs are given to us. For the first AP, the first term is your 8 and common difference is 20. For the second AP, first term is minus 30 and the common difference is 8. It is given that the sum of first and term of this AP, that means Sn, is equivalent to sum of 2n terms of this AP. That means Sn I am taking over here and over here I am taking dash. That simply means Sn is equivalent to S2n dash, it is given to us. So from here we will be finding the value of Sn. From here we will be finding the value of S2n. Then we will be equating both of them and we will be getting the value of n. So how we can find it out? So we know Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula for finding sum of first n terms of the AP. So over here, Sn is n by 2. Value of A is 8 plus n minus 1. Value of D is 20. Now if we will solve it further, it will become n by 2, 8 2s are 16 plus 20 multiplied by n will be 20 and 20 multiplied by minus 1 will be minus of 20. Then further it could be written as n by 2, 16 minus 20 will be minus 4 plus 20n. From here we can take 2 common and we can cancel it out even. So if I will take common 2 over here in the numerator, it will be your 2n over 2. If 2 I have taken common, it will be minus 2 plus 10n. 2 and 2 cancelled, so it will be Sn will be n multiplied by minus 2 will be minus 2n plus 10n square. This is the value of Sn. Now for this series, we have to find the value of S2n. That means instead of n, we will be writing S2n. So S2n will be, n is your 2n over here. So n will be, S2n will be n by 2, 2a. A is minus 30 for this series plus n minus 1 into D is your 8 for this series. Wheresoever n is coming, we have to take 2n because it is sum of first 2n terms. So n is 2n over here. So Sn is n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D. So wheresoever n was coming, we have taken 2n. Now if we will solve it further, this 2 and 2 going to cancel. It will become n multiplied by 2 multiplied by minus 30 will be minus of 60 plus 2n multiplied by 8 will be 8 to the 16n and minus 1 multiplied by 8 will be minus of 8. That could be written as minus 60 minus 8 will be minus of 68 plus 16n. That means minus 68n plus 16n square. Now according to the question, sum of first n terms of this AP is equivalent to sum of first 2n terms of this AP. So this is your S2n. So these two we will be equating because both of them are equal according to the question given. So we will be equating both of them and then minus 2n plus 10n square. Sn we have taken. From here we will be taking S2n dash, that is minus 68n plus 16n square. Now if we will solve it further, it will become, I am taking all these terms over here. It will be your minus 68n plus 16n square. These two we are taking here. So it will become minus 2n will become plus 2n and plus 10n square will become minus 10n square. It is equivalent to 0. Now 16n square minus 10n square, that will be your 6n square, minus 68n and plus 2n, that will be minus 66n. It is equivalent to 0. From both the two terms, 6n could be taken common. Remaining will be n minus 6, 11 is 66. If this is 0, if 6n is 0, value of n will be 0. And if your n minus 11 is 0, in that case n will be 11. So n is equivalent to 0 not possible, because n is equivalent to 0 means the term is your 0 term. That is not possible, that sum of 0 terms of this is equivalent to sum of 2n terms, means 0 terms of this. So that's the reason we will be ignoring it and the value of n will be 11. That means sum of 11 terms of this AP will be equivalent to sum of 2n means 22 terms of this AP. So the required answer is your n is equivalent to 11. This is how we will be solving the questions. Now let's see fifth question. For what value of n is the nth term of the following two APs is sing? The two APs are, these two are the APs given to us. We have to find the value of n for which nth term of this AP is equivalent to nth term of this AP. So from here, if we are going to consider this AP first, then we can see over here that the first term of the AP, that is A, is your 1. Value of A is 1 here, and the common difference D is 7 minus 1, that is your 6. For this AP, the first term is your 1 and the common difference is your 6. So we know that nth term is your A plus n minus 1 into D. If we are going to keep the value of A and D in this formula, we will be getting an is equivalent to 1 plus n minus 1 into D, that is your 6. If we will solve it further, it will be 1 plus 6 multiplied by n will be 6n. 6 multiplied by minus 1 will be minus 6. That is your 6n. 1 minus 6 will be minus 5. Or we can say that the value of an from this series is your 6n minus 5. Now considering this series, now the first term, instead of A, because A we have taken over here, we are taking this as A dash. A dash is your 69 and common difference, that is D dash, is your 68 minus 69, that is minus 1. Common difference over here is minus 1. So A n dash, that means nth term of this AP will be, again the same formula will be using A plus n minus 1 into D, keeping the values of A and D here. So it will be A is 69 plus n minus 1 into D is your minus 1. If we will solve it further, it will be 69 minus 1 multiplied by n will be minus n. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 1 will be plus 1. That means nth term of this AP will be 69 plus 1 is 70 minus n. This is the nth term of this AP. Now according to the question, nth term of this AP and nth term of this AP should be equal. That means an is equivalent to an dash. We have to find the value of n here. So we will be equating these two. So it will be 6n minus 5. It is equivalent to 70 minus n. If we will solve it further, it will be 6n plus n. It is equivalent to 70 plus 5. If we will solve it, it will become 6n plus n will become 7n is equivalent to 75. Or we can say n is equivalent to 75 upon 7. Now we can see over here that 75 upon 7 is not a natural number. That means there is no value of n for which nth term of this AP will be equivalent to nth term of this AP. It is not possible because it is not a natural number. Term could be either 7 or 8 or 15 or 25th, but it cannot be 75 over 7. That simply means there is no value of n for which nth term of this AP will become equivalent to nth term of this AP. Now see the next question. A man saves rupees 12,000 during first year, 16,000 in second year and 20,000 in third year. If he continues his saving in this sequence, then in how many years will he save rupees 10 lakh? In how many years he will be saving 10 lakh rupees? So in the first year he is saving your 12,000. In the second year it is 16,000. In the third year it is 20,000. Similarly, he is keep on saving the money. Now see over here, we can see this series is in AP. And the first term of this series is A, that is your 12,000, and common difference D is your 16,000 minus 12,000, that is your 4,000 is the common difference. Now the sum of the money saving should be equivalent to your 10 lakh rupees. That means this is your SN. Sum is your 10 lakh rupees. That means value of SN is given to us and it is your 10 lakh rupees. This much is the total sum of n terms. Now what the value of n? We need to find it out. So we know that Sn is equivalent to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We know the value of Sn, we know the value of a, we know the value of d. What we need to do is we have to find the value of n. So just solve it out, keep all the values over here. Sn will be taking as 10 lakh It is equivalent to n by 2. Instead of a, we will be taking 12,000. So 2 multiplied by 12,000 plus n minus 1, and d is your 4,000. Now we will be solving it further. So it will become this 2 over here in division can be taken over here in multiplication. So this will become your 20 lakh. It is equivalent to n multiplied by 2 multiplied by your 12,000 will be your 24,000 plus 4,000 multiplied by n will be 4,000 n, and minus 1 multiplied by 4,000 will be minus of 4,000. Now if we will solve it further, 20 lakh, it is equivalent to 24,000 minus 4,000 will be 20,000. So it will be 20,000 n plus 4,000 n multiplied by n, that is your 4,000 n square. Now if we will take all the terms in one side, so it will become, I am taking this 20 lakh over here, so it will be 4,000 n square plus 20,000 n minus 20 lakh is equivalent to 0. Now what could be taken common from here? 4,000 could be taken common. So I am taking 4,000 common from here. So 4,000 taken common, it will be n square plus 4 5 is 20, 5n minus 4,000 I have taken common. So it will be 4 5 is 20, 500. It is equivalent to 0. Now 4,000 cannot be 0. So simply your equation will become your n square plus 5n minus 500. It is equivalent to 0. We can see over here that it is a quadratic equation. So by middle term splitting, we can find the values of n over here. So sum of the two terms in which we will be splitting 5n should be equivalent to 5n, and product of the two terms should be equivalent to minus of 500 n square. So what the terms will be? 5n could be written as plus 25n minus 20n minus 500 equivalent to 0. See, 25n minus 20n will be your 5n. And if we are going to multiply these two, it will be minus 500 n square. So from the first two terms, we will be taking common. It will be your n. Remaining will be n plus 25. From the last two terms, we will be taking common. It will be minus of 20. It will be n plus 25. Now the two brackets are same. So n plus 25 could be taken common, and remaining will be your n minus 20. Now either this bracket will be 0 or this bracket will be 0. So if n plus 25 is 0, so value of n will be minus of 25. And if n minus 20 is 0, in that case n will be 20. So number of years cannot be negative. So we will be ignoring this value. That means in 20 years, he will be saving a total amount of your 10 lakh rupees. That means value of n is your 20 years. In 20 years, the man will be saving your 10 lakh rupees. So this is how these type of questions are solved. Let's see the next two questions. A school decided to award 10 cash prizes to the students. That means prizes will be given to 10 students. If all the 10 prizes together amount to rupees 1600 and each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding price, then find the value of each of the prizes. Over here it is given that every next prize is 20 rupees less than its preceding price. So if I'll be assuming that the first prize is of rupees X, the amount of first prize is rupees X, the price for the second amount for the second prize will be your X minus 20. Amount for the third prize will be 20 less than this, that is your X minus 40. Similarly, it will be for 10 students. Now the sum of all these amount is rupees your 1600. Total n is your 10, because gift is to be given, prize is to be given to 10 students. That means value of n over here is 10, and value of Sn, sum of n prizes, is your 1600 rupees. we have to find the prices. What is the amount for every price? Now what we can do over here is, we have assumed that the first price is of your x, because second price is 20 less than the first one. So second price is of your x minus 20. So third will be your x minus 40 and so on. From here we see that it is in AP and the first term of the AP is your x. And common difference of the AP is your 20 rupees. That is your x minus 20 minus x. That is your minus of 20. So common difference D is your minus of 20. Now we know that given over here is S10. S10 is 1600, it is given to us. And Sn is equivalent to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula, we know that. So we'll be keeping all the values. N over here is 10. So 1600, which is the sum of first 10 prices, it is equivalent to 10 by 2, n by 2, 2a. A is your x, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N is your 10 minus 1 into d is minus of 20. We have kept all the values. So here 2 5 times. If we will solve it further, 1600 is equivalent to 5 multiplied by, it is your 2x, plus minus 20 multiplied by 10 will be your minus of 200, or what we can do is 10 minus 9, 1 we can do. 10 minus 1 is your 9. When 9 will be multiplied by minus of 20, so it will be minus of 180. So 1600 divided by 5, because it is in multiplication, so we have taken in division, it is equivalent to 2x minus 180. So 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, 320 it will be, 320. This minus 180 will go over here and will become positive. So plus 180, it is the value of your 2x. That simply means 2x is your 320 plus your 180, that is your 500. And value of x will be your 500 divided by 2, that is 250. That means the amount of your first prize is your 250. For the second prize, it is 20 less than this. That means it will be 250 minus 20, that is 230. This is the amount for your second prize. For the third prize, it will be 210. Then for the fourth prize, it will be your 190. So on, we can find the values of all the prizes. Now see the next question. The sum of first n terms of an AP is as 5n minus n square. That means Sn is given to you as 5n minus n square. Sn is your sum of first n terms of the AP is 5n minus n square. Find nth term of this AP. We have learned in the previous video on the AP that nth term of the AP could even be found out by Sn minus 1. In terms of S, the value of an is Sn, that means sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 terms will give us the value of nth term of the AP. So from here we know the value of Sn. It is already given to us as Sn is 5n minus n square. So we have to find the value of Sn minus 1 also. Means wheresoever n is coming, we will be keeping n minus 1. So what the value of Sn minus 1 will be? 5 multiplied by, instead of n, we will be taking n minus 1 minus n minus 1 whole square. Wheresoever n was there in this formula, we have taken n minus 1. So if we will be solving it further, 5 multiplied by n will be 5n minus 5 multiplied by minus 1 will be minus 5. Now expansion of this bracket will be a minus b whole square. It is your a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now further if we will be solving it, 5n minus 5, minus will be multiplied by all of them. So it will become minus of n square minus of 1 and it is plus of 2n. Now it could be written as minus of n square, this term we have taken, it is 5n plus 2n will be your 7n. Minus 5 minus 1 will be minus of 6. So this is the sum of your n minus 1 terms. Now, nth term is your Sn minus 1. So, we will be keeping it. So, An will be, Sn is your 5n minus n square. This is the value of Sn minus Sn minus 1. This is the value of Sn minus 1. So, it will be minus of n square plus 7n minus 6. Now, we will be solving it further. So, it will be 5n minus n square. All the signs will be changing because outside it is negative sign. So minus will become plus of n square, minus of 7n and plus of 6. So this is plus n square, this is minus n square. Both are going to cancel. Further it will be your 5n minus 7n will be minus of 2n plus 6. This is your nth term of an AP whose sum of n terms is 5n minus n square. So you must be knowing that the nth term of an AP could even be found out by sum of n terms minus sum of n minus 1 terms. So this is how all these type of questions could be done. Hope you are getting that how to solve these type of questions. Now let's see last two practice questions from this chapter. Question number 9 is split 69 into 3 parts such that they are in AP and product of two smaller parts is 483. So we have discussed in the previous video that whenever we have to split number into 3 parts such that they are in AP, we are always taking the numbers to be A minus D, A and A plus D. And whenever we have to take 4 parts, in that case we will be taking A minus 3D, A minus D, A plus D and A plus 3D. This already we had discussed in the previous video. So let's see, we are assuming that the 3 numbers which are in AP, suppose they are your A minus D, A and A plus D. These 3 are the numbers. So sum of these 3 numbers is given to us as 69. That simply means sum of these 3 means A minus D plus A plus D. It is given to us as 69. Now see over here that minus D plus D are going to cancel and it will be 3 times of A is equivalent to 69. A plus A will be your 3 times of A and 3 times of A is 69. That means value of A is 69 over 3, that is 23. See, if we would have taken A plus D and A plus 2D, in that case there will be 2 variables and it is difficult for us to find the value of the variables. That's the reason whenever it is 3 numbers are asked, we will be taking A minus D, A and A plus D, because when we will be adding, one of the variable will be cancelled and we can find the equation in one variable only and we can easily find the value of that. Now the value of A is your 23. A is not your first term. A is your second term. We can see from the AP, A is your second term. That means second term is your 23. Now from the another condition, we will be finding the value of D. Here given is product of two smaller parts is 483. So see, the smaller parts is your A minus D and A are the smaller parts. And product of these two is your 483. That simply means A minus D multiplied by A is your 483. We know the value of A from here, so we'll be keeping it. It will be 23 minus D multiplied by 23. It is your 483. That simply means 23 minus D is 483 divided by 23. That is your 21. That means 23 minus D is equivalent to 21, or we can say 23 minus 21 is the value of D. We have taken this minus D over here in the RHS part will become positive, and this positive 21 we have taken in the LHS part. So will have become negative. So that's the reason value of D will be your 2. Now we are having the value of D, we are having the value of A. So we can find the 3 terms. First term will be A minus D. A minus D is the first term, second term is A and third term is your A plus D. So what the terms will be? It is your 23 minus 2, 23 and 23 plus 2. That is 21, 23 and 25 are the 3 terms of the AP. Let's see the last question. if pth, qth and rth terms of AP are A, B and C respectively, show that A minus B multiplied by R plus B minus C multiplied by P plus C minus A multiplied by Q is equivalent to 0. Over here, the pth term of the AP is A, qth term is your B and rth term is your C. It is given to us. So we are assuming that the first term of the AP is your capital A, because small a is already the pth term, so it will be very confusing. So we are assuming that the first term is your capital A and common difference we are assuming to be capital D. Now it is pth term is your A. That means pth term means AP. Pth term of any of the AP is your A. In suffix we will be writing P. It is given to us as A, and it is equivalent to A plus n minus 1 into D. What is the formula for finding nth term of the AP? It is your A plus n minus 1 into D. Instead of n, over here it is your P. So pth term of the AP is your A. It is given to us in the question, and it will be first term plus P minus 1 into D. This is your value is A. Now the qth term is your B. So qth term is your B, and in terms of AP this we can write it as A plus Q minus 1 into D. Rth term of the AP is your C. That means AR is your C, and it will be A plus R minus 1 into D. Suppose this is your first equation, this is your second equation, and this is your third equation. Now if we will be taking the LHS part, we can prove it equivalent to RHS. We have to do that only. We have to take the LHS part and we have to prove it equivalent to your RHS part. We can see in the LHS part, it is your A minus B, bracket of A minus B is there, B minus C is there, C minus A is there. So A we can get it from here, B from here. So if we will be subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1, we will be getting A minus B. So what we are doing is, from equation number 1, we are subtracting equation number 2. So LHS part will become A minus B and RHS part will become, first of all we are writing the equation number 1, that is A plus P minus 1 into D. Now we are subtracting this equation number 2 from it, that is minus of A plus Q minus 1 into D. From equation number 1 we have subtracted equation number 2. So what will come? A minus B is equivalent to A plus P minus 1 into D minus of A Q into D. This minus sign is there, so I can take it as minus of QD, and minus minus will become plus of D. That could even be written as A plus, this could even be expanded, P into D minus A minus QD plus D. Plus A minus A will cancel, minus D plus D will cancel. So value of A minus B will be, D could be taken common from both of them. So D I have taken common, it will be P minus Q. This is your equation number 4. Here we have got the value of A minus B. Similarly, we want the value of B minus C also. So B is here and C is here. That means equation number 3 we will be subtracting from equation number 2. So equation number 2 minus equation number 3. So it will be B minus C is equivalent to equation number 2. From this we have to subtract third equation. So I will be writing A plus Q into D minus of D minus A minus of RD plus D. So what will happen? A minus A will cancel, minus D plus D will cancel. So value of B minus C will be, D could be taken common from both of them. So D I have taken common, it will be Q minus R. Suppose this is your equation number 5. Now the third bracket is your C minus A. C is here and A is here. That means from equation number 3, I will be subtracting equation number 1. So equation number 3 minus equation number 1. If I'll be subtracting, it will be your C minus A. C minus A is equivalent to this equation. I'll be writing A plus R D minus D. Now I'll be subtracting this part from it. So it will be minus of A minus of P into D and plus of D. That simply means value of C minus A is A minus A cancel, minus D plus D cancel, D could be taken common and it will be R minus P. Suppose this is your equation number 6. Now from equation number 4, 5 and 6, we will be keeping the values of A minus B, B minus C and C minus A in your LHS part. So first we are taking the LHS part. In this LHS part, first of all, I am just completely writing the LHS part. A minus B into R plus B minus C into P plus C minus A into Q. This is the LHS part. Now we are having the values of A minus B from equation number 4. We are having the value of B minus C from equation number 5. And we are having the value of C minus A from equation number 6. So we will be keeping over here. A minus B could be written as D multiplied by P minus Q, and R is even over here, so I have taken R also. A minus B multiplied by R, this is the value of A minus B, and this R I have taken. Now the value of B minus C from equation number 5, it will be D multiplied by Q minus R multiplied by P plus value of C minus A from equation number 6 I will be taking. So it will be D multiplied by R minus P multiplied by Q. Now I will be solving it further. See over here, D could be taken common from every number. Everywhere D is there. So I can take it out common. So D I have taken common. Remaining part will be P multiplied by R will be PR minus Q multiplied by R will be QR. Now here Q multiplied by P will be plus of QP minus of R multiplied by P. Here it is R multiplied by Q plus of RQ minus of PQ. Now see here, it is plus PR, it is minus PR, cancelled. It is minus QR, it is plus QR, cancelled. It is plus QP, it is minus QP. Both are cancelled. So D multiplied by 0, it is your 0 only, and it is equivalent to RHS. So this is how we can prove that this condition is equivalent to your RHS if Pth, Qth and Rth terms of the AP are your A, B, C respectively. Hope these type of questions are clear to you. We will be soon coming with the more videos, with the more questions, practice questions from other chapters also. If you have not yet subscribed my channel, please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.